Hi, this is Sherry Clemens from the Fabulous Traveling Art Studio. And look what I got today. You know, y'all is always so good to me, but I got all these mats. I got a ton of them. I went down to the local senior center in Stanwood. Has an excellent, a really excellent thrift store. And that's where I got these. Sorry, I'm a little slow. Anyway, I'm just sitting in my studio here, thinking about what I'm gonna do. I've got some little pictures here, and I got just thinking, yeah, for doing this for me. I got ones with red, a little red, but they're absolutely the perfect size. So here I am. I'm gonna take these down and sell them for, as cheap as I can, because I want people to have quality art. And these are pretty much practice pieces, but that doesn't look too bad in there. Somebody would put that in a frame. So I'm just really thrilled that he gave, there's so many of them. Okay, so each one of these, I'm sure, down at the place where you usually get these, what would you say? $12? I would be lucky to get out of there with $5 on this. And I got this whole thing. Can you even see what I got? I got all that. This is the red ones. That's a blue one. These are blue ones. And there's white ones in the back. So I'm going to be busy for a while. So what my goal is then is to just go ahead and take a lot of these little ones that I like to do. And, not this one though. And I'm just going to put them in these little things here and sell them, I don't know, $40, $20. I'm sorry, I didn't tell you how much I got it for. All those. $12. So, pretty happy over here. This is a happy girl. So I did get some of these brand new. The red one will probably look nice with this. Brand new. Oh, that's too big. Is that too big? This lady with a wolf. Oh, maybe that isn't too big. Yeah. So I'm really thinking he takes care of me. And I feel like sometimes I don't deserve it because I have not been, it's not a naughty or nice list, is it, with God? Either we're living the way he wants us to, or we're not. But it doesn't really make any difference to how much he loves you. Does it? I love my kids, but when they're messing around, being bad, I don't say, oh, I don't love you right now, because, and they've done that. My kids, not all of them, one in particular. I'm not telling you who it is. Anyway, when your kid messes up, you feel really bad for them, but you hope they learn their lesson and move on, right? So I'm feeling like, even though I don't feel like I've been where I need to be lately, that's blue. Oh, I feel like he's forgiven me, and every time he does something like this, where he gives me something that I need for practically nothing, I'm just so thankful to him. So that's my 2.5 cents worth today. Go down to the senior center in Stanwood and okay, there you go. Yeah, I'm just thrilled. I got these little paintings that I've done, all these paintings of this white horse, and these didn't turn out too bad. They're not really something I'm going to put on a greeting card, but they are nice little pieces. And put in this mat here, and a plastic. I'll have to put plastic on it. But thank God, right? Just what I needed. I was going in there for, look at all the paintings that I just got. I just got 6 new paintings that are ready for the gallery. You like that? I do. I can't, this one's too big. This one is an image, so I'm not gonna, I'm not going to put that one in it because that's special. So now all I need is the plastic sleeves, and I think I have them. If you want to hang out a minute, I'll go get them. You don't have to hang out. I'm going to go get them anyway. I'm not sure where they are, but you want to see my, it's kind of dirty. And I had rats, so, see, look at that. I got into my paint. Oh, I had terrible, terrible things happen in here already. All right, so what was I looking for? Plastic? Okay, I think I have my plastic in here. The dog's going bananas. All right, I think, these are, no, leaves? Perhaps these are, no. Ah, bouillon, there they are. Okay. So, I got those down at Michael's. We're back to the back room again. So what I was saying about this, I'm going to take it down and get it scanned and turn it into a print and make it available for cards and for mugs and all that stuff. That's fun to see my artwork turn into. Yeah, I don't have the backs. I don't have the back for these, so I can't really sell them without the back. But I can improvise. And yeah, another thing I need is some tape. I was trying to tell you about the tape the other day. Yeah, I never did find any. So I'm just going to use a little of this blue tape. Oops. Because I think this blue tape is going to... There you go. Is that better? I got such high-tech stuff here. Sorry. I really buy high-tech stuff in my traveling art studio. Let me show you how I do this. I just got this little hummingbird. Hummingbirds are really selling right now. His little wing has some extra stuff on it, which isn't bad, but I'm going to put it kind of in the bottom here. So I put it in here so it's like, okay, then I carefully straighten it out, tape it down. Now I'm thinking that this is going to be the safer tape to put on here because I don't have the regular tape. The regular tape is kind of expensive, but it's better. I like to see in the back of a piece of work that I spend a lot of money on that the back is done professionally, which doesn't happen in my case. All right, so we have this here, and I'm going to grab this pencil. Sometimes I do it in pen. I like a certain kind of pen, but this is not it. But this is just a pencil. So that's taped in good. And I'm going to find where my signature goes right underneath this wing here. And there you go. My signature and a pencil. And I would consider this done. All we really need is the back parts. And, you know, I have a couple of back parts. So I'm going to use as many back parts as I can. So this picture here is going to go down to the Gilded Gallery. And I'm going to put it in my seconds area because they're practice pieces and I'm looking for a certain look. This just didn't give it to me, but people love my paintings, and a lot of times when I don't have the right picture, I mean, I don't think it's the right picture, people buy them anyway, so I've got to be really careful what I let go, because if I can get a frame and a card from one, that would be good. So this looks really, really spectacular now. I'm closing it up. All it needs is my card inside, and so this is going to the Gilded Gallery for $40. If I sell enough of these, I'll be able to eat this week. So, bad joke. Alright, so the next one is this one. And I'm just going to go down the line, and you probably don't need to hang around and watch that unless you want to. Um, so I don't have the scissors. And I'm going to do what I told my children never to do. You don't ever use sewing scissors on paper. It just really dulls them up. Okay, so here's another little hummingbird. I made two of them, three of them, two of them. And it was just mostly a practice piece, but why let it... It looks the same as the other one. But here they have a choice between the two. They look a little different. So I like it there. So yeah, I was going in there looking for a frame for some of these smaller pieces because I've really been painting a lot and most of them are small pieces. And I didn't have any mats, which, yeah, that's very expensive. So I went in there looking for some frames for those pieces, some pieces, and I was going to get something on the wall down there at the Gilded Gallery because I have an empty spot. And when I walked in there, I saw this huge box of these. And this little package here of, I don't even know how many there are. Check on them. You don't care. Double mats, top cover, ivory, dark blue. Yeah, it doesn't even tell you how many there are. And I already took some out. 1, 2, it's hard to tell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd say 8, maybe. Anyway, that's pretty nice. I'm going to just sign it the same way as I did the other one. I'm going to have trouble when I have a new year because I always sign it with the 17 after it. Just kind of, if I see it again, I've signed it that way since I began painting. And a lot of them I'll see like 08, 07. You can tell my paintings of how I've progressed. There was a long time where I didn't paint anything but irises, and so this iris that I got from my brother. You can tell what era it was from. When I was raising my kids, I didn't have any time to paint. Now I have lots of time to paint, and I wish I had my kids back. So this red one, I'm not sure if I'm going to put that in a smaller one because it's just, I've got a lot of these horses, and I'm not sure what to do about the horse epidemic here. These white horses were really hard to draw. I need a back piece. Another back piece. They were hard to paint. I mean, because they were white. How do you paint a white horse without turning it purple? I did okay. See, I did okay. Not good enough for me, of course, because I am looking for that one particular thing, and it's not here. Not here yet. They're good pictures. I mean, don't get me wrong. You go down and you pick yourself up one of these little horses and put it up on your wall. We'll see how much happy you are. Original painting from Cher Clemens. That would be good. Okay, so the part that I don't like in here. Oh, perfect. That doesn't look too bad, actually. That looks good. Now I'm out of those, the back parts. I'm on the back part of this thing. So, if I were to ask Yah for his next provision, I don't even know what I would ask for because he gives me everything before I need it. But it's kind of neat how many of these he gave me. It's like a whole slew of these. And there's a mob of them. Oh, that's pretty on the back. Is that pretty? It's okay. Oh, it's a super. What he does for me. So yeah, I don't know where I'm going with my stuff. I know my YouTube channel is taking off, and people are enjoying watching me do my thing and my art stuff. Just fine. I think people are curious, which is great. If I can show you something or teach you something along the way, that's what I want to do. I keep thinking I'm putting all these together, but I'm not putting my cards. I like to put my card in the back. But these just look so pretty. Oh, I'm just so happy. I'm just thinking, yeah. Thank you, yeah, for your provision with these mats. You know, when I was a Baptist, his name was God, Lord. But then when I really got to know him really well, he turned into my Father, Yah. That's why I call him Yah. I'm talking about the same God that I swore to when I was baptized. But he's more personal, like a father to me now. I think that's pretty nice. Okay, so I've got a couple of these hummingbirds and a horse or two. And I need more of these bottom parts, but I don't know. I'm pretty excited to be taken care of like that. And so, you know why it was this way? This is going to blow your mind. I bought a hat in a thrift store the other day. It was $5. It's cute little, I don't know, these little. And I knew I wasn't buying it for myself, even though I loved it. I knew I was going to, like, trade it or give it away. Well, it happened. I didn't have it too long. Some man walked up to me in the grocery store and says, "Oh, I love your hat." So, of course, oh, they ruined it by putting a sticker on it. So, of course, I took it off and I gave it to him. And he followed me around the store, thanking me. "Thank you. Oh, you're so kind." Of course, I'm kind. But I had just gone to the thrift store and God was kind to me with all these really cool paintings. I mean, God was kind to me. That's all I can say. All right, this one has kind of a red piece in it. I put a little bit too much, and I don't like it. So I'm going to cover it up. So it's gone. But I don't want to cover it too much, so it's going to just be right on the tippy-toppy edge. There you go. Yeah. So anyway, if you'd like one of these, just let me know, and I'd be happy to send one to you. $40 doesn't sound too bad to you. They're not junk pieces. They're just not my personal bests. I mean, if I had all these out, you wouldn't know which one was my personal best. But when I do get a personal best, then I go ahead and put it so everybody can enjoy it. So I guess that's all I have to say about that subject. Thank you for joining me today. And you should look around your world and see what Yah's giving you. Maybe he's giving you something to share, like a hat. So if you see me in the store and I say, "Oh, I love your hat," you can take it off and give it to me. Flips people out. But if you absolutely buy things thinking you're going to give them away, it's not a big deal, but it's really fun to do. Really fun. Love it. He was surprised. It looked really good on him. Didn't look very good on me. I tried. Alright, so I've got two more of those wolf pictures and no more of the backing. So I'll have to look through my stuff and see what I got in the backing department, because I'm sure I do. So that's me just being so thankful. I mean, it was absolutely, I had everything I needed for this project. to get these out, these 4 paintings out to Gilda Gallery, and they'll love them. They'll love them. They'll love them. I'm thinking about these 2. These are the other 2. This one actually was an image, and let me explain the difference between an image and just a painting. I was practicing. It's not bad. I don't know if you can even see that. No, you can't. Let me put it up too high. Okay, so these are just paintings, and they're fine. I wouldn't mind hanging this up in my room. But then when I get to this one, this is different than the other 2. I mean, this one is special. This one has my signature. But as you can tell, it's really, really hard to find that one that has that signature. So you just keep going. And the ones that don't end up in the gallery. And people's homes. I was told this really sounded terrible. Like I was throwing away my garbage and keeping the good. That's not what I'm doing. I mean, if I hadn't gotten that one, these ones would have been the only ones I had. And they're fine. If they're ugly, I don't. Yeah, see, I'm looking at this one, thinking it's a smaller frame than this. Yeah, smaller. It needs something smaller, really a lot smaller. I mean, it'll look okay. Okay, well, I'm just going to use this. I'm just going to use it. I'm going to pull it up to the top, over where it needs. Yeah, it doesn't really want to be in the middle, does it? I don't usually put things in the middle. I usually put them on the one side or the other, which makes taping it really kind of difficult. It's difficult to tape it. So anyway, I have, there, whoops. I wasn't telling you the most important part. Oh, it's up too high. The most important part of this is making sure that it's clean. You know, I went to the Gilda Gallery with paintings that were not clean. I'm putting this right up to the top, like that. And they made me take them down and clean them up. What I mean by clean, I mean, like, I had crap stuck on the, I mean, it was in the glass and had crap stuck all over that. Okay, here's another one I'm going to sign over here in the bottom, probably, right here, next to it. Well, okay, I'm not going to fuss about that. I only have one more piece of paper. Oh, that's not a piece of paper. Well, I can use this. Yeah. Okay, so there's this one. Now, it might be that people like these, and if they really love them, I will put them in a mat and sell them on the gallery wall. I've got 2 opportunities to sell in the gallery. Actually, a bunch of them. I got my cards in there. I got my prints in there. I have these, which are my seconds, and then I have my ones on the walls, which are considered a little better than my second. That's not too bad. I think I'll sell this one. I hope it blesses somebody. But I think I'm going to run out of luck here in a minute. I'm going to put that down in the bottom more. That one's red. This one's going to be blue. And black. It's a black. Black is too harsh. But this is a really light blue somewhere. No, I don't see it now. I don't want to use white. Here's a blue. So what happens is people usually when they buy them, they take them out and put them in their own frame anyway. But at least when they open them up, they're not going to be surprised with a bunch of crappy looking stuff on the back. And I seriously have nothing more to put on the back. Seriously. Yes, I do. Yeah, always provides. I don't care what you're into, what you're doing. If you love your Yah, and you can see him providing, provides all over the place. You just have to look for him. And what's this? This little piece of paper here that can work perfectly for that. Okay. Well, that tore. Well, I guess we're gonna wait till later. Maybe something better will come up anyway. At least that's there. So anyway, I'm done in the fabulous traveling art studio for now, and I'm gonna go back in the house and be thankful. I clean up before, you know, when I want to clean up. Be thankful that Yah is taking care of me in such crazy ways, amazing ways. Actually, all this plastic too. I mean, this wasn't the plastic that I was using, so why I would have it is just hysterically wonderful. Yeah, it's good. Good to me. If you don't know Yah, get to know him. He's good. See ya.